Until 1971, the Pontifical Biblical Commission and the Congregation for the Doctrine of the Faith were supposed to be separate organizations. In reality, however, the separation between them was little more than nominal. The two organizations overlapped one another in a multitude of respects, ranging from their functions to the membership of their governing bodies. In 1969, for example, 8 of the 12 cardinals presiding over the congregation also presided over the commission. A number of individuals acted as consultants for both. At last, on 27th June 1971, Pope Paul VI, in an attempt to streamline bureaucracy, amalgamated the commission and the congregation in virtually everything but name. Both were housed in the same offices, at the same address, the palace of the congregation at Holy Office Square in Rome. Both were placed under the directorship of the same cardinal. On 29 November 1989, that cardinal became Joseph Ratzinger. Numerous contemporary priests, preachers, teachers, and writers have been muzzled, expelled, or deprived of their posts by the body over which Ratzinger now presides. The victims have included certain of the most distinguished and intelligent theologians in the Church today. One such was Father Edward Schillebeck of the University of Nijmegen in Holland. In 1974, Schillebeck had published a book, Jesus, an experiment in Christology. In this work, he appeared in the eyes of his adversaries to be questioning the literal truth of certain dogma, such as the resurrection and the virgin birth. In December 1979, Schillebeck was hauled before a tribunal of the Congregation for the Doctrine of the Faith, where one of his judges publicly accused him of heresy. He survived his investigation by the tribunal, but in 1983 he was again summoned to a tribunal of the congregation, this time for his latest book, Ministry, A Case for Change. What were Schillebeck's transgressions, if only tentatively he had questioned the Church's position on celibacy? He had sympathized with arguments for the ordination of women. Most seriously of all, he had suggested the Church should change with the times, rather than remaining fettered to immutably fixed doctrines. The Church, he contended, should respond to and evolve with the needs of its faithful instead of imposing draconian codes upon them. He had argued, in short, for a dynamic pastoral approach, as opposed to the static one favoured by Pope John Paul II and Cardinal Ratzinger. Once again, Schillebeck survived the congregation's investigation and interrogation. To this day, however, he remains under close scrutiny, and his every word, written or spoken, is carefully monitored. It goes without saying that such assiduously vigilant surveillance will exert a profoundly inhibiting influence